News 8 is your local election headquarters. According to the Georgia Secretary of State, former Vice President Joe Biden has taken the lead there in the election count over President Trump. Officials counting ballots overnight. Biden taking the lead over President Trump about an hour and a half ago. Still votes to be counted, though, and that's important to stress. Laura Podesta with more this morning.
Should be. Democracy is sometimes messy.
After 4 days of counting ballots, former Vice President Joe Biden has overtaken President Trump in the state of Georgia.
We have no doubt that when the count is finished, Senator Harris and I will be declared the winners.
Votes are still being counted in Georgia and elsewhere. On Thursday, the former vice president urged patience.
The process is working. The count is being completed, and we'll know very soon.
President Trump had large leads on election night in a handful of states, but those began to disappear once the tally of mail-in ballots began.
It's amazing how those mail-in ballots are so one-sided.
At the White House, Mr. Trump made a number of false claims and attacked the integrity of the election.
And this is a case where they're trying to steal an election. They're trying to rig an election.
The Trump campaign has filed lawsuits in several states trying to halt the process. But election officials around the country say they've seen no evidence of voter fraud.
The strength of the integrity of this vote is really unparalleled.
Trump supporters gathered at vote counting centers around the country and repeated the president's false accusations.
They shut down the counting of the voting because they knew Trump was winning.
Some officials say they're concerned for their safety.
I can tell you that my wife and my mother are very concerned for me, but we have security here.
A senior administration official tells CBS News the president may not concede the election if Biden declares victory. Laura Podesta, CBS News, Washington.
If Biden wins any of the outstanding states at this point, he will reach the magic 270 electoral votes to capture the White House. We are tracking the race throughout the morning.